Well, hello, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, put it on cruise control. Take a break from reality for a while. Let Uncle Boo take care of your worries and take you on a journey of laughter and fun, baby. This is the most recognizable show on the podcasting world today. Borderline Texas trash, my funky monkeys. And I'm your crazy ass host called Uncle Boo, baby. We're gonna get down and loud tonight, babies. We're gonna have some fun, turn up, down, all around, inside down, babies. I'm gonna do something special for you guys since I didn't get to do anything last week, and I'll get into that and let y'all fellas know about all that. But we's gonna have a good time there, babies. So just sit back, relax, pop them feet up, baby. Hit that play button and just relax, baby. Cause Uncle Boo's gonna take you on a journey, baby. Well, I hope you guys have been having a great week at work. Mine's been going good. I cannot complain. Been going all right. Hope yours is going great. Want to give a shout out and say thank you to everybody for your patience last week. My numbers are still growing even for my technical difficulties, but I'll get into that real quick. But I just want to say thank you for your hanging on and thank you for your patience. So that's why this show's going to come out Thursday today instead of Friday because you guys deserve it. You need something fresh and new and something pizzazzy. And I've got a good show lined up for you today. So, yeah, guys, we're going to have a good time. But I didn't do a YouTube video today for this one. Didn't really feel like it. But I wanted to do this one early for you guys because you guys deserve it. But yeah, I had technical difficulties last week. I had my internet was messing up. And of course, it was me. First, I checked my bill just to make sure because I'm so busy running with the kids, doing stuff and work and, just their extra activities. I stay pretty busy. Well, I forget sometimes. So that's the first thing I did. Well, it wasn't that. The bill was paid. My box was really old and I needed another box. Yeah, the guy was kind of laughing. He goes, "Yeah, we don't even use these anymore. Golly." I was like, "Well, no one told me. I didn't know after 5 or 6 years replace it. I just kept using the same one until it finally went, took a shake right on my face." But yeah, I got all that worked out and done. So it's gravy and good. Because it started acting up Thursday and I couldn't get anybody out here Friday directly to do it because our town doesn't have a Suddenlink office anymore. For some reason, it's gone. It closed down during the COVID stuff. So, but there's still Suddenlink here, and you have to set up appointments, and it takes a while. So I could set it up for Monday. Had them come over here as soon as they could. Got it all flip worked out and did. So yeah, we're back on, baby. So I'm gonna do this one early for you. Think you guys deserve it. Thank you for your patience. And I just want to say thank you once again for everything. You guys making me feel good. I love doing my show. And today I'm pumped up for it, ready. Yeah, I'm funky like a monkey, feeling good. Uh, that's about it, though. Yeah, on that part, on the technical shit. But I hope everybody enjoyed the show last week. Sorry, it was kind of just. I had it planned and ready to go, and then, like I said, Friday or Thursday evening, I noticed I started having problems. It was working and kind of just up and down and up and down. And Friday it just wouldn't. And then I couldn't get the hotspot to work on my phone. So, but it's all fixed, ready to go. Slimmity slam. But I'm gonna try to start doing some more like extra stuff for you and put it on YouTube or something for you. So I think that'd be great. I just don't know what to do yet. So. But I got some good stuff I'm thinking about doing for this show, so it should be a great time. I got a new part of the show I'm going to introduce today. I think that's going to be pretty crazy, pretty wild. Well, I guess I'll quit my rambling and we will get to some stupid news. What do you say, guys and girls? All right, a Mississippi vacationer found an iPhone under the water. For a week it was sitting there and it still worked and they was able to find the person who owned it and return the phone back to them. I will say this: I'm always knocking iPhones. I've just never been an iPhone guy. I'm kind of like how iPhone people are with Samsung. Well, I just can't function them. I can't work them. That's how I feel with iPhones. But I like Samsung a whole lot. So yeah. But anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, man, I down them all the time. I'll give them their salute. You know, they have a good phone for underwater, I guess, for a week. That's fucking crazy, man. Crazy, I tell you. All right, number two, we have a woman gets a strange text from a guy who got her number off a dog collar. All right, guys, so here's what you do, girls. You just got to be careful. I got two girls. Lexi's 19. She's living back at the house now, but she's trying to get out there and live on her own. And I always stress and worry about that because of shit like that and guys. Because I'm a guy. I know how guys are. But that's pretty fucking lame. A woman can't walk her dog in the fucking park without you stopping and going, oh, hey, petting your dog, and then getting the number off of that and saying, hey. And then he got all pissed off at her and cussed her when she didn't return his calls. Return her text. That's kind of fucking dumb, guys. Come on, man. So you ladies, be careful out there because there's some psychos. We all probably know, being in the dating world, because the dating world's full of piss and vinegar right now. It really sucks. So you ladies, be careful out there, all right? Then we have a Texas mom gives birth to twins 3 days apart. So could you imagine having one kid and then having to sit there for another day and a half waiting to have the other one? That's crazy. Yeah, twins, and they're 3 days apart. Oh, yeah, sitting there waiting for 3 days. So, yeah, 3 days apart. That's fucking cuckoo, man. Then we got number 4. A woman pays $50,000 to stuff her cat. Well, because a lot of people wouldn't do it. Your regular taxidermist guy wouldn't do it. She found someone that did exotic stuff, so they'd do her cat for $50,000. Yeah, it sits in the cat's bed the whole time. Fucking crazy. But if you love your pet that much, which I can't gripe, my pets are like my kids, so yeah. All right, guys, this one comes from Florida. Florida, man, you guys never fail to have something in the stupid news. Well, a lot of places in Florida, a lot of these swamps and ponds and lakes, if there's a bad part of that lake, river, pond, or whatever, or if the whole place is infested, they'll have signs out saying, hey, beware of swimming because of alligators and stuff. So there's signs everywhere. I guess this guy was playing frisbee and the motherfucker went in a pond, a lake, or something, and he goes over there to get it, and he goes to wade in the water, and snap, they got his ass. They found parts of his body in the right there on the shore about a week later. So yeah, guys, if you throw something over a fence that has warning because some kind of dangerous animal is in there, I'd just say fuck it and count it as a loss. Because, a frisbee, how much does a frisbee really cost? Really? You want to put a $3 frisbee, fuck, I need it. Whatever. People have got to use their heads. But that was it for stupid news. So just remember, guys, don't be dumb. If there's warning signs, be smart. And don't go over the fucking fence, moron. To get a frisbee of all things. So, yeah. And don't forget now, stupid news is always brought to us by Security Finance. If you need a loan or anything done, go to the Brazos Mall down here in Mineral Wells, Texas. Go to the Mineral Wells shopping strip, whatever you want to call it. And go see my friend Carrie at Security Finance. Tell her Uncle Booze sent you. A.K.A. Stephen Booth, but don't tell everybody. But anyways, go down there, see Carrie at Security Finance in the Brazos shopping mall or shopping strip. See, we're so small, we don't really have a mall. It's the old shopping mall kind of style that's one level and many shops in it. Yeah, that's That's our little mall. Yeah. Woo, it's huge. All right, that's it for the stupid news. Well, I think we're going to talk to my cuz and see what that crazy ass is doing. What do you say? Let's go check him out. Well, how is everybody doing today? It's your good old friend Uncle Dickie, babies. Here to get live and lousy, baby. Gonna get funky like a monkey. We coming live from Boothville, Louisiana, baby, down here in our little plateau, our little luscious land of heaven down here, babies. But I hope you're gonna have a good time with me, 'cause I know you are, baby. This is Uncle Dickie, baby, on Uncle Dickie's Corner. I got some great stuff for you today, guys. But this is the most entertaining man, the most entertaining voice in podcasting today, baby. It's Uncle Dickie, baby. I'm glad I'm here. I so have missed you guys. I hope you guys have been having a good week at work there. Hope everything's been doing fine, doing great. Doing lovely, lovely, lovely. I do want to say one thing. I don't get political on here much, you know what I mean? But I do think it's awesome that my state of Louisiana passed a law. If you are born a man's, if you are born a man's, you cannot compete in the women's sport. Or if you're a woman, you cannot compete in the woman's sport. I mean, if you're a woman, you can't compete in the man's sport, and if you're a man, you can't compete in the women. Cause y'all remember that one guy on that college swim team? He was on the college men level, and didn't do good. He sucked. He was like number 300 in the whole country. He didn't do good. So his senior year, he goes over to do the girls because he's transgender, and he's competing with girls, and he's beating all these girls, breaking records, which I think is bullshit and stupid. So the great state of Louisiana passed it where men's have to play the men's and the girls play the girls. You know what I mean? Which is all fair, 'cause it's bullshit, guys. Saying I'm transgender, I'm a man, but I recognize as a woman, or whatever that shit goes. I don't know, but it's stupid. I'm glad my state passed that law. So no more fucking guys on the girls swim team anymore. Whew, that just gets it. That that just gets me hot, baby. But it's gonna be good though. But I just want to say hello to everybody. It's doing great down here in the old Boothville, Louisiana, baby, down here in my little plateaus. But I got a little treat for you today. After I talk about the family and everything, I got some some sayings that we say down here in this neck of the woods. So you guys got a treat for. We're gonna talk you in some coon ass language, baby. But the weather's been great down here. I can't complain. Just getting kind of humid some days, you know, 'cause it is summer. But other than that, it's going good. Uh, my oldest girl, she's down she's down here from college for the summer, like she always does. My oldest boy, he's still cranking right along, you know, running the business, helping me out. So then the other ones, of course, you know, he's graduating, going to college, and so it's just a rotating door of kids leaving and going around here. I tell you what. But yeah, it's all good, great down here, baby. Um, but I kind of went out of my way, and I've been looking up the most. So some of the words we use down here in my neck of the woods. All right. The first word we got that we use down here a lot is chair. Chair. And that means like family, love, or dear. You know what I mean? And it's not. I'm not saying chair. I'm saying chair. Chair. CHER. Chair. So when someone ever says that, you know, they're talking, you know, that they love you or calling you dear, or you saying you're the family. So that's what that term means. Then we got the cres. You don't want the cres on you. The cres is a voodoo term that people use. You know, like, you know, let's say you're acting a fool. You don't want your mama to put that cres on you. You know what I mean? It's just bad JoJo. So that's kind of all that means. And then basically, here's one with that we always say a lot down here, babies. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. But we say this in a lot. How's your mama in the end? Which means, how's your mama and your family? So when someone down here and they ask you, how's your family in the end? You just tell them, hey, my family's doing good, mama's great. So it's pretty pretty basics there. Now here's the term that's really gonna blow your mind. Dressed. So when someone says you want your po' boy dressed, you say yes or no, and then you're gonna ask yourself, what the fuck do you mean? What does that mean, dressed? Well, dressed means if you want anything on it, lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise. Uh, I like to get mine with mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, and maybe some pickles. That's about it. I don't want no damn onions on there, but that's how I like my po' boy dressed. Now, if you don't want to dress, you just say, no, I don't want that dressed. And then when you want to go down and have a few drinks or go dancing or something, you always say, hey man, let's go pass a good time. What do you say? Which means, go party, go have a good time. Oh God! And then his buku, buku. We say that a lot down here. Buku, cause it kind of came from down here, anyways. Buku means a lot of something. So where the guy be like, man, I got a buku alligator when he would hunt this morning, or buku fish, or whatever. And then when we go grocery shopping, you know what we say? Let's go make groceries. We go make groceries. So next time I'm on here, you guys do your homework. And when I say chill, hey, when I open up the podcast, I'm going to be telling everybody saying, hey, chill, how y'all doing today? And then don't be making me mad. I'll put that Chris on you. And then I can always, when I open up the show, I can be like, so, how's your moms and thems? Indeed, babies. I do declare. Well, anyways, that's how some of the language we we have down here, and I hope you enjoyed that little tidbit of my little culture that I'm passing on to you guys. But I've wasted your time long enough, cuz I'm gonna get on out of here. But you guys be good, be real. This is Uncle Dickie, babies, the most recognizable voice in podcasting today, baby. Screw what my cousin Uncle Boo says. He ain't shit. I'm just kidding. But I do want to thank you guys for listening, and thank you guys for being patient last week for my cousin's default stuff there. But you guys will be good, be real. Keep treating my cousin good like y'all do. Showing him the love, get them numbers up, guys. But this has been Uncle Dickie, the most recognizable voice in the podcasting day, babies. We'll see you later, and we out of here. Well, I hope you enjoyed my cuz there, Uncle Dickie. He's not really my uncle. That's just what we call him, Uncle Dickie. Like people call me Uncle Boo, and I'm not their uncle. So, anyways, I'm gonna bring a new part of the show. Once a week, I'm gonna go over old road stories. This week, I'm gonna go over old road stories and crazy stories from rock bands. I'm gonna start out with Ozzy Osbourne. And if you know these stories, I'm sorry I'm saying them again, but if you don't, hey, I hope you enjoy them. Ozzy Osbourne. He went on tour with Motley Crue in 1984. Ozzy Osbourne reportedly snorted a line of live ants after being unable to find any cocaine. Motley Crue's bassist, Nikki Sixx, witnessed the inhaling of the innocent insects, while Osbourne has gone on record as stating that he has zero recollection of the incident. Wow. Listen to this one. Billy Idol. Billy Idol spent 3 weeks hosting a big-ass, huge parties in his Oriental Hotel penthouse in 1989. The Rebel Yell rocker was charged $149,000 by the Thailand establishment, room fees and damages. Idol ignored the hotel management and refused to vacate the room. Idol had to be forcefully removed by the military, being carried out on a stretcher by Thai soldiers after being shot with a taser dart. What the fuck? And he was a scrawny dude. He was probably hyped up on some cocaine and whiskey. But could you imagine waking up from that shit, having a big party like that? God dang. For 3 weeks. Jesus. Partying for 3 weeks like that, nonstop. What the fuck? I don't see how some of these guys didn't die. All right, this one's on Keith Moon. Keith Moon was a good freaking drummer for Who. The destructive antics of drummer Keith Moon reportedly got the Who banned from every single hotel in the world. On his 21st birthday in 1967, Moon was said to have driven a Rolls Royce into the swimming pool of a Michigan hotel inn. Yeah, Michigan Hotel Inn. You imagine having that kind of money? You just, fuck it, I'm going to roll this brand new Rolls Royce into a fucking pool. That's crazy. Then, here's a story on Nikki Sixx. On December 23rd, 1987, in Hollywood, Motley Crue bassist Nikki Sixx was declared dead for 2 minutes after a near fatal injection of heroin. In his autobiography, Sixx recalled how a girlfriend of Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash frantically gave the rocker mouth to mouth until paramedics arrived. Sixx was transported to a local hospital and released the next day. He admittedly began shooting up again almost immediately. And I remember him telling the story on this one, because VH1, when they was doing the behind the music stuff, and there's been a couple more documentaries on him. But yeah, he got out for OD and went home, started shooting up again, and OD'd again, and woke up with the needle that made him bleed, and it was in his hand because it ran down his arm. It's fucking crazy. It's what them drugs do to you, man. Now we got James Brown. Now, I've heard some crazy shit about him, but let's see what they say. In 1988, James Brown stormed into an insurance company next to his office in Augusta, Georgia, and pulled out a shotgun on employees for allegedly using his toilet. Brown reportedly had been high on PCP when the incident happened. He then led police on a car chase from the scene before being arrested and serving 3 years at his South Carolina State Park Correctional Center. So yeah, guys, you gotta watch the drugs there. Oops. My bad. Sorry about that. Sorry I made that big old kaboom. I hate it when I do that shit. I'm trying to find a good place to put my mic where my cord stays out of the goddamn way. Excuse me. And I'm looking into the Bluetooth shit to keep cords and stuff out, because that's so much better. So much better. All right, my fine friends. I got one more little tidbit to do, and then I'll wrap it up with my bitching. But let's see what my last little segment of the show is. All right. I got some funny summertime, I can't even talk, summertime quotes to go over since it's summertime. I like swimming in a sun shirt, so people always look at me like I fell in the pool. Thirsty ways to shape up for summer. Number 1, eat less. Number 2, exercise more. Number 3, what was I thinking about again? I'm so hungry. When do you get when do you go at red but stop at green? When you are eating a watermelon. Pretty funny. Waka waka. What did the air conditioner unit say to its owner? I'm your biggest fan. I didn't know these were corny, stupid jokes. What is the best day to go to the beach? Sunday. Because everybody's at church. Waka waka. I love summer because most of us are too hot to care what our bodies look like. That's true. Beach body requirements. Have a body, go to the beach. The only BS I need is a bikini and some sandals. I don't need a man. I need tequila and a tan. I'm so sorry for the things I said when it was winter. Well, yeah, 'cause you're cooped up inside a lot. It's summertime, which means I'm happier than a seagull with a french fry. I know it's because of the heat, but I like to think that dogs love summer because it looks like they are always smiling. First person to complain about being too hot gets punched. My summer goals are to watch more sunsets than Netflix, to spend more time outside and then in front of the screen. Well, that was a pretty good. I guess I should have read them better. I didn't know they was trying to be fucking funny on there and have jokes, you know. They got jokes, you know, you sons of a. Oh, I need to get a drink of water. Water, man. Well, I'm sorry the show is a little short today, guys. I went to see, to look up what happened in history today. There's really nothing that happened on this day in history. Not shit. So, hopefully by next week, I will have some of that. And, you know what? I forgot something. I've got one more segment. I forgot about this, and I'm sorry. But we got one more part of the show, guys. Yeah, I forgot. I looked down here at my notes, and I was like, uh-oh, I forgot something. All right, guys, I got some funny porn quotes to tell you about today. Red on the head, like pecker on a dog. I don't know why. When I first fucking read it, I just couldn't quit laughing. Now reading it, it's kind of, I don't know. When it first glanced, I just thought that motherfucker was funny as hell. Number 2, her feet were dirty and nasty. Then she rubbed his crotch with them. Gross. Who pays that much detail? That man's acting is outstanding. And they was serious. Her face at 6 minutes and 45 seconds in the movie is ooh. Man, I don't know. I don't ever concentrate. And then having to stop and be like, oh, what time is it? Oh my God. Yeah, some people look at that shit too much. And number 5. I wish that weird guy would shut up. He's creeping me out. I went back and looked at this talking about because usually I can just tell from the comments. God damn it. Usually I can tell from the comments, you know. And I read that, and I was like, what? Well, there's a guy in the background, it's one of them 2-on-1 things, and he's in the back and he just won't quit making noises and talking like, yeah, baby, you like that? You like him doing that? Yeah, he won't shut up. Now I see what they mean, but that's it for the but god dang it. That's it for the funny porn comments today. Sorry if they weren't too sleazy for you. I'll try to make them juicier. Well, now it's part of the show, guys, where I tend to start wrapping it up and ramble and gamble and blabble like an old fucking man after shaking his fist at the cloud. I don't mean to, but goddamn. I will say, like my cousin said, sorry about that. Louisiana did pass a law where in competitive sports, you have to compete against the sex you were born with. So if you're a man trying to compete in women's sports and saying you're a gender, whatever this gender thing is now, where they say they're a man but they recognize as a woman or transgender, whatever they call it, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, if you're a guy and you go to do it, you can't do that. If you're a girl, you can try to go compete with guys, you can't. So, I mean, that kind of sucks for the girls trying to play football, you know, but it's for a decent cause. And I'm sorry, the girls probably can't play the football anymore that did play. Sorry for that, but I mean, think about it. It's protecting women's sports because it's ridiculous. Like this, that swim guy from Louisiana. This is the main reason they did it. This motherfucker, 3 years in college playing, doing swimming. He couldn't do shit. Wasn't highly ranked. Wasn't one of the big time swimmers. So what does he do? He does that transgender shit where I'm a guy but I register as a woman. So he got to compete with the girls, and he was beating all the girls, breaking records, and just doing all this, taking all the awards. And I'm like, that's just bullshit. He couldn't make it in his sport, so he went over there and bam. So Louisiana passed a law where now that would never fucking happen again or anymore in their state, which I think most states should do it. And yes, I feel sorry for the girls that actually want to play football or, baseball or something. But now, because of people doing that, that fucked them up. That screwed them. But it's for a good cause, though, because they're doing it for women's rights. I mean, come on, because that's not fair at all to have a man, even though he's still got a wiener and stuff, saying, well, I register as a woman. No, that's not fair, dude, okay? You're over here. I'm not trying to be sexist, but guys in some stuff are a lot stronger and faster. And perfect case like this dude, he was beating all the fucking girls, breaking all these records and shit that women athletes that have busted their ass to do have broke. And girls that have been busting their ass to try to win these tournaments don't win them because dickhead over here can't make it in a men's sport, so he's got to come play with the girls so he can win. So that way he'll be a winner. No, it's bullshit. So I'm all for that, though, man, because there's women that deserve that spot that he has and all that. That's just bullshit. There's girls that bust their ass every day and get up every day to swim or whatever, and then a guy comes and takes her spot, and then it starts beating. That's just bullshit. So, yeah, they passed a law on that, and other than that, everybody's still talking about gun control, and here's where I piss people off because I'm like, I agree that we should have guns. But if the guns that are legal people are buying, yes, I understand there are school shootings, and we need to do something about the guns. So I'm all for, having pistols, rifles, and stuff. But if it says that you can buy these ARs, then you can buy them. I mean, I see both sides. I see why do you need them, but I see the other side too. I mean, think about it. Who's going to go hunting with an AR-15? I mean, I know you can change them out and make them semi-automatic to fully or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a gun guy. I mean, I've shot some, but I'm not a real expert like my brother. But I'm just saying I understand both sides. I understand, who needs a fully loaded machine gun. On the other hand, I understand it's your right to have arms and shit too. So just let them keep some of the guns. I'm all for people having guns, but the biggest problem we have is the street shootings, street murders. How many poor fucking kids, young men, young women, even kids that have died because of fucking drive-by and a gun? How many? Nobody wanted to talk about it or bitch then. You cannot sit here and bitch about these shootings and not bitch about that. You can't be on one sided here. You got to be, if you're going to call one, you got to call the other. Because at the end of the day, the same thing is happening. Young people, young children are dying, and nobody gives a fuck. We need to try to find a way to keep the fucking guns out of the gangsters' hands and these hoodlums and these people on the streets, because the harder you make it for regular citizens to have one, these criminals can get them with no restrictions and just, hey, I need a certain type of gun. Can you get it for me? Yeah, call me within a day or two. Or they might have it on them. So it's easier for the people out there being gangsters to get guns, guys. You know, and yes, I understand these school shootings are with registered guns. That these kids are getting out of their parents' gun cabinets and stuff like that. I do understand that. You know, so I don't know, man. Something needs to be done, something, because we can't have all the shootings. But like I said, I still believe in people's rights to bear arms and all that too. You know, so I just wish people sometimes could sit in the middle and look at both sides and be like, yeah, instead of, well, you don't agree with me, well, you're stupid. Well, I don't agree with you. So, I mean, we're going to disagree. Number one, we're fucking human. And number two, if everybody liked the same thing and everything was the same, we would all be dull. I love it that everybody has an opinion. I love it that I love red and you love blue. I love it that my favorite college team in Texas and yours isn't. Because that makes everybody interesting. One, it makes you get to know them. I mean, if everybody was the same, why the fuck would we even get to meet